All right, guys, let's take a look at a micro brand that is going to be dropped on Kickstarter pretty soon. So when Wolfgang, the owner of HeinRich, reached out to me and shared a link to the product, I was interested, obviously, because it is a great looking watch and it has a lot of styling cues from like the 70s era, but all within modern materials and a robust looking dive watch. So here they are. He sent, actually, it's kind of cool because a lot of times I'll just get one sample. In this case, he sent all three samples. So I have the green, the black, and the blue dial here. So we'll get a look, and there's going to be some changes. These are prototypes, so there's going to be some pretty significant changes in these. I don't know what percent these are to production, but I think the case and everything, there's a lot of things that are like really close to final production, but there are going to be some changes, obviously, just improvements or enhancements. Well, let's get into the case size of this. You are looking at a 41 millimeter case, 47 lug to lug. You can see that case profile there. You can see a nice signed crown, all of that good stuff, drilled lugs, of course, and 14 millimeter thick, but that's including that double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. I think if you were to deduct that, you're probably closer to like 11 or 12. It's really not that thick. It's got a decent dome on this thing. Plus it's actually up above, slightly boxed up and then domed. So it's got some height to it just in the crystal. 20 millimeter lug width here. Bracelet tapers down to 18. This bracelet is a home run. I love this pairing with this watch case and dial design. And check out the texture on the bezel too. We'll get into that. But this bracelet is just awesome. These are going to be crazy comfortable with those short links and the integrated type mesh almost look to it, but it's more machined out. Very 70s-ish for sure, but just ties together completely. I love it. 7 millimeter crown, and you can see the knurling on the crown is similar to the knurling on the bezel, but the bezel is totally different. Check that out. It's got the little squiggly on there. Plenty of traction pretty much wherever you grab. It's 120 click. You can do it from the side, but if it's on wrist, you're probably going to grab it from up top here, and it works perfect. Nice resistance and consistency throughout its range. So Wolfgang, if you're watching this, don't change that. You don't need to improve the bezel. The bezel is spot on. So it looks like a sapphire insert here, and that's all going to be loomed. You can see it has like a cream look to it in all three dial variations. On the website, I'll put a link in the description. On the website, it says he's going to use BGW9. Now, these prototypes I show in my unboxing before I did the lights out because there was so much real estate there. I was excited to see what kind of loom they had, and it was disappointing to say the least. But that's because these are the prototypes. He's obviously going to put killer loom on it, so I'm not even going to do a loom shot at the end of this because it's just not a fair representation of what the actual product is going to be. So I assure you, Wolfgang will put killer loom on these, whatever formula he does. Like I said on the website, it says BGW9, but I don't think you can get this color tone with BGW9. And I love this color tone, so keep this color tone or something similar to it. Just give us killer loom, that's all I ask. So 200 meter water resist on this. These are actually built in Germany, which is, where he's from. So, they're going to take control of the quality control or whatever. So you're going to get a good product at a really good price. These are called the HeinRich Taucher. I think I pronounced that correctly. If you look down there, it's Taucher. But, I butcher words. You guys know that. So, and as you're looking at it too, check out that second hand. See the little red? Let's zoom in a bit. So you can see the red and white spire point to it. That plays a little bit of tribute to Wolfgang's hometown, in which there is a large TV tower with a spire on top, and it has that color on it. So I'll try to put a link to a picture of that. It's pretty cool. Nice little tie to his hometown, and I dig that. That makes it a little more special. So let's see, I talked about that. They were just shipped to me in just simple packaging, so he's still working on some sort of really good packaging as well. It'll be simple but nice to keep the price down, of course. The movement is the Sellita SW200. Again, these prototypes have a phantom date on it, so when you unscrew the crown, there's the first position is going to be winding, and then there's a phantom date position, and then the time setting he also pointed out to me and to everyone that's going to be paying attention that that'll be eliminated. There will be no phantom date position, so it'll be correct for the no date variant of these. Let's see, what else did he say? He also said something about a better fitting from the end link to the case. I'm not sure what he means by that, because these seem like they fit pretty good. So, but if you can improve on that, then go for it. Knock yourself out. It looks fine to me. The quick release spring bar on the end links there is going to be eliminated. That's not going to be there. You have drilled lugs. You don't need the quick release too. I'm fine with that. He also said the black filled in case back, which the case back is so cool. I don't think that's going to be enamel filled like that. So I think it's just going to be raw. So that is another little change. But cool logo with the lion and the shield, all that good stuff. Nice simple clasp with the, you know, you have 3 micro adjusts there plus the dive extension. So that's going to work totally fine. Let me pop this on wrist real quick so you can get a look at that. Price, I only really paid attention to the US price. They have the price listed at $639, so $640 for US, and I think that might even be the retail price. So at Kickstarter, it might actually be even less. So keep an eye on that. I don't have a Kickstarter link yet, but hopefully he's going to drop soon. So I mean, the fit on this thing on my 7 1/4 inch wrist is just perfect. I love the sharp angles of the case and the large, easy to read, dial and indices and everything, and that bracelet. Plus they tapered it. Yeah, it's a home run, guys. These are really nice, and made in Germany, so pretty sweet indeed. So let me know what you guys think on this. I know a lot of people were waiting for me to get this video out. I apologize for taking so long, but here it is, and I am excited. The logo on the dial is actually going to be smaller. So that was something that he did, like a little bit of, survey almost. And the people that are in his group basically said they're going to go with a smaller logo up there. So that won't be as large on the dial. That'll be shrunken down a little bit. So there are subtle changes, and I think they're all going to be really good improvements to an already very solid design. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.